So you go to bed and you realize that another day has gotten away from you. The one project which you're meant to be focusing on and prioritizing just hasn't been done. You spend most of the day being reactive. But tomorrow's going to be different, you tell yourself. Tomorrow's going to be really productive. But tomorrow comes and the cycle just repeats itself. In this video, I'm going to tell you a 5-step checklist of which you can apply to your day so you can focus on the right things for the entire day. This has helped me as a full-time doctor focus on the most important thing for me right now, which is building my online brand and business. So this is going to give you the best chance to stay focused for the entire day by doing less. What do I mean by doing less? The first point in this 5-step checklist is to say no. Say no to distractions, which really predominantly means in a real life practical setting, saying no to your phone. And this is particularly important in the first part of your day. So when you wake up, it's just delaying that itch to allow the outside world into your mind. So don't pick up your phone, don't go to social media or even your messages or even your emails or even any news. Just keep your mind free from external stimuli because you've just had whatever 6 to 8 hours of no external stimuli. So keep that going for a while. This is powerful and it'll allow you to actually focus on the thing which you want to focus on instead of other things trying to grab your attention. So that's for you to work out and decide what you're going to focus on. You may have gone to bed with an intention, but you need to realign that now in the morning. This is what especially I have found personally. If I go onto my phone early on, if my attention's grabbed early on, I'm no longer living my day with intention. The intention has gone away from me and I'm now being pulled in different directions. So hold on to that as long as possible. I'm not saying you need to do this the whole day, but for the first few hours, you need to figure out and you need to remind yourself what your focuses are for the day. So spend this time actually having an intention. And that brings me to number 2, which is focusing on your specific intention. So you need to be aware of what that is, whether it is, spending this time when you're, time you used to be spending on your phone or, your mind elsewhere. You need to spend this time writing down your own intention, whether it's on a journal or whether it's even just saying to yourself. But the more focused, the more clear, and the more measurable, the better. Okay, so saying no and then intention. The third point is you want to delay gratification. So it's not about saying no to all gratification because very quickly you'll get that itch, you'll become bored, you'll lose motivation, and at some point you have to allow yourself to have gratification to keep up that motivation of what you're working on, your project, your business that you're working on, and reward yourself. So once the work is over, or even throughout the day, just having those short breaks where you do get a reward, you're able to reflect on the work you've done, which has been focused, and now you are actually rewarding yourself. So your brain knows that if you do this hard work, you're gonna feel good about it because you're giving yourself the chance to reflect on it, and maybe you'll reward yourself, whether it is having a break, going outside, or having a reward, a piece of chocolate, whatever. This keeps you going, and this reminds yourself that hard work equals reward. And finally, reflecting and adjusting. So at the end of the day, once you've had your period of saying no, you've had that intention, you've focused on your intention, you have delayed that gratification when you feel like it's time for a reward, but then given your gratification at the end of the day, it's time to reflect on your day and say what worked well, and then adjust the intention going into the next day. What could be better? So you might have realized that I was doing pretty well, but then as soon as I looked at my phone, that's when my productivity went away. So you were really productive at the very start of the day, and that's okay. Maybe you can say, oh, can I push out that looking at my phone a bit later? Or maybe you felt a bit burnt out. Maybe you could reward yourself more. Maybe you could take breaks more. So this is the reflecting bit. And then you adjust that intention for the next day. And then you go to bed with that intention still written down. And then you repeat the process of, saying no, these 5 steps. And that's how you get better. So that's all I wanted to say today. If you are a person with a 9 to 5 and you have a project, specifically your online business, you're hustling, join this community, my skill community, to make your deep work fun but also productive and be in a community with like-minded people. So yeah, see you.